to make us go up and down.
Hi, my name's Malcolm, and we're going to be talking about the control box. The control box is only manual because we're going to try out the VEX controller before the competition. The control box has a switch, 2 switches to make it go frontward, backward, and 1 to make it go from the surface and down and back from the bottom to the top. We're the Aquaholics, and after we win, we're going to In-N-Out Burger. Woo!
Yeah!
That sounds like a great thing to do about 3 this morning. I hope they're open. I tell you, I could use an In-N-Out Burger after an evening of underwater robotics. So let's work and head on back out and see how the Aquaholics are doing out by the poolside, see if they're getting ready to load in. These youngsters are full of energy. They have been all over the competition the last couple days. They've got about 3 minutes before they actually begin their mission. They're out there getting their robots set, getting the competition area is being reset out there. And Shauna, I think you might have a connection to this team here. Would you like to share some insight to some of the team members?
Yes, actually every single team member has been connected to NURC since we started 4 or 5 years ago. And so the Malcolms, actually Tim Malcolm is one of the parents who's been a diver. He's stayed in the pool all night long for 4 years, and now he's mentoring a team, and he's going to get in the water after they're done running their mission. But the Malcolms, Evan and Tyler, have been around NURC, and Joshua, of course, has grown up with it, so it's a good thing. And Paxton Groening, his father, is one of our sponsors for Nello's in Tempe, and he feeds us. Yay! We love to eat Nello's, so it's a good thing. So we thought maybe this year they would, be old enough to try to build the ROV and take part in it. Yep. We'll see how they do. They have a really good design, and here's our logo for APACE, Arizona Promoters of Applied Science and Education. Again, we're a community grassroots organization that puts on NURC once a year, and we are all volunteer. PADT, Phoenix Analysis Design Technologies, they are our main sponsor for this event and have been with us for 5 years as well. And we really like to thank them for all of that they have done this year. You can clap, yep. They sell rapid prototyping machines and do a lot of CAD design and do prototypes for businesses too. Carl Hayden High School and Chandler High School, of course. We couldn't do this whole entire competition without either of them, and especially at Trace Aqua's Adventures, if you scuba, sail, or dive, they're always out here, and Ed and Lynn Villanueva actually have sponsored our competition as well. Who own Trace Aquas, and they're terrific. Si Se Puede Foundation, Alberto Esparza, he's done so much for the community, so much to get us started. Inventivity, Seed, and Critical Mass Communications. We couldn't do any of the media releases without Critical Mass. Inventivity is Karen Soom, and she's the one that actually got the aliens to work this year, which was not an easy task.
No.
And Seed Architecture, that is Jerry Little, who's married to Karen, and they're out there doing all of the technical. Cary Home Inspection Service, they do home inspection, residential and commercial. Nello's Tempe, of course, they're the ones that feed us, so we really thank them. And Chandler Educational Television, our Channel 99 folks who are working on this broadcast, and they do a lot of stuff for us, especially these great graphics and putting it all together and showing the videos as well.
They do a great job for us, Shauna. That is most definitely true. And again, a great thank you to all of the sponsors. Again, we could not host these competitions, put them on, without your great support.
And I actually want to mention one more sponsor that's not listed because they came in last minute. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. The recruiter was down here with the teams. He had a family emergency. He had to go back to Prescott. But we'd like to thank Bert Mullins for being here this weekend as well.
Fantastic, fantastic. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, if you go to the APACE website, I believe there is a link on there, and they would be more than happy to accept your donations. They are a 501(c) organization. So if you happen to be the owner of a large corporation and or a small one and would like to make a donation to APACE to support great programs like the National Underwater Robotics Challenge, we invite you and encourage you to do so.
And if you don't know our website, it's http://APACE, A-P-A-S-E, STEM, STEM.org. Or you can go to the www.h2ороbots.org as well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And we don't have a picture right now from SETI Alpha 3. We've got it must have been that solar flare that we had a little bit earlier this week, having a hard time getting the pictures back here every once in a while. Have a little challenge. But I know the Aquaholics are fast approaching, fast getting their robot ready to begin their challenge. Here we go. We got a shot out poolside now. Solar flare has cleared up. And they are off. Here we go. They have a 5-minute setup time and then a 30-minute mission. So the Aquaholics have landed on the surface of SETI Alpha 3. They're getting their robots in position, their ROV in position, setting up their base camp to begin operations. Once again, they have 5 minutes. They have several tasks that they'll try to perform and get completed within the 30-minute time limit before they have to leave the planet and head back to the beautiful blue marble in the sky, Earth. So Aquaholics are out there getting all set up, ready to begin their challenge.
Don, I don't think the audience can see, but they have a really ingenious setup to make it very easy for the grade school team.
Please explain.
They actually have their 2 monitors. They didn't have computer monitors. They have little TVs, so they're a little bit heavy, but they have it strapped to a board so that they can remove the board and put it on the table easily. They also have a bucket that the team mentor kind of helped them with designing, and so that their tether is neatly wrapped and they can unwrap it and put it back in the bucket, which makes it very easy.
So it doesn't get tangled
So
up.
it doesn't get tangled.
Yeah, that's very important. You don't want to have that tether tangle and cause your robot to go astray.
And another feature, if you look at the ROV, if we're able to see it when it goes in the water, they have a metal sheeting around it so that the tether won't get tangled in the motors, which is another issue that a lot of the teams have had in the past.
Very important. Yes, you would hate to have your tether caught up in an impeller